4 roller coasters at 3 theme parks have been shut after a crash at Alton Towers in which 16 people were injured, 4 seriously. The Smiler, which crashed, and saw a similar ride at Thorpe Park, would both be shut for the foreseeable future, owner Merlin Entertainments said. 2 rides at Chessington World of Adventures have also been closed until new safety protocols have been applied. Merlin Entertainments said the victims of the crash would want for nothing. Alton Towers said the park would be closed again on Saturday. A prohibition notice has been served on the Smiler ride by Health and Safety Executive, House, inspectors, stopping its use until action is taken to deal with the cause of the failure. Compensation. 2 carriages, one of which was empty, crashed on Tuesday, leaving some passengers trapped for 4.5 hours. 2 men, 27 and 18, a woman, 19, and a girl, 17, suffered serious leg injuries and remain in hospital. Daniel Thorpe, 27, underwent surgery on Thursday, the BBC understands. Nick Varney, chief executive of Merlin Entertainments, said it was the first major accident we've had on a ride in the company's history. Our first priority has been to look after the people on that ride, he said. We want to do everything we possibly can to support those families most severely affected. We haven't managed to make contact with all of them and we are desperately trying to do that. They will want for nothing in the sense of what they need, be it accommodation, transport, anything. And of course there will not be any question of them needing to go through the anguish of arguing for compensation. Bosses hope to reopen Alton Towers in the next few days, but the Smiler ride will remain closed until the cause of the accident is known. Thorpe Park Saw is one of the rides that has been shut. Mr. Varney said there was no conclusive answer yet, but the firm believed it was caused by a rather unique sequence of events. It is estimated the park has been losing up to £500,000 a day since Tuesday. Safety protocols. Sam Bailey, 30, from Kent, said she had been in the same row of the Smiler ride only a few days ago as those injured. By chance I was sat on the front row of the carriage, she said. It's crazy to think after seeing the pictures. I happened to be sitting on the same seat as them only a few days earlier. Ms. Bailey was also at Chessington World of Adventure in Surrey on Thursday and said the Dragon's Fury ride was shut down soon after 1500 hours BST. The park's Rattlesnake ride is also closed. Mr. Varney said extra safety protocols had been introduced across Merlin's theme parks, but it would take a few days to implement those on 2 Chessington rides as they used different operating systems. He said Thorpe Park's Saw ride had been closed until the cause of the Alton Towers crash is known, as it was made by the same manufacturer and was essentially a very similar ride to the Smiler. Merlin said it was cooperating fully with the House investigation and intended to complete a thorough appraisal of its safety processes at Alton Towers in the near future. The House said carriages involved in the Smiler crash would be removed later and taken to its laboratory in Buxton for further analysis.